Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to show you today is something that Ron DeSantis said that is going to set the media's hair on fire. He openly just said, in response to a question around cartels, smuggling, and trafficking of drugs, just drop them. You cannot make this up, and there are ramifications a lot deeper into gun control versus gun rights arguments, of which we're going to cover right now. Everything we linked in the description box below, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about these clips that I'm about to run through. Now, of course, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. We would love to help you disperse freedom on the daily here, as we love to do, and thank you so much for consideration. And the content today is brought to you by SDI. Now, I know a lot of you out there like to upgrade and modify your own guns. And if you're looking to turn a hobby into a career, Sonoran and Desert Institute can help. Their online programs cover everything from gunsmithing to ballistics, woodworking and finishes, shooting, sports management, and more. Plus, all the tools and materials are shipped directly to your door. There's never been a better time to turn that hobby into a career, so what are you waiting for? There's a link right down there in the description, and they'll send you some information to get you on that road to turn that hobby into the career. And thank you so much to SDI for making this content possible. All right, my brothers and sisters. We have got to talk about some stuff because, like I said, the media is going to have a field day, and the payoff here is the third clip. Stay here for the third clip, but there's a little bit of lead in because what we're about to cover is very familiar to stand your ground laws and duty to retreat, which is basic self-defense in liberal versus conservative states. Let's get into this, and I'm going to show you what the media is going to flip their wig on.
I think if you look at if somebody is breaking through the border wall, which they are doing in other parts, demonstrating hostile intent or hostile action, you have to be able to meet that with the appropriate use of force. I don't see how you can just let them do that and carve through a wall on sovereign U.S. territory with a backpack full of drugs.
Now, the media is going to go immediately to, he wants to drop all immigrants. He just said it. He wants to kill people. That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about trafficking drugs, trafficking humans, egregious crimes. That's what he's talking about with hostile intent. And that's important because that hostile intent piece speaks to something that is gun rights versus gun control across this nation. If you break into someone's house with hostile intent in a stand your ground law, you can defend yourself. If you break into a house that is in a liberal state that has a duty to retreat, you necessarily can't defend yourself. And by the way, that duty to retreat and the subjective view of what you can and can't do is made by somebody else. It's all about a mentality of hostile intent and the ability to defend yourself, only on a national stage. Now let's get to the second one because, again, like I said, the media, you know where they're going to go. But listen to this next one.
Of course you use deadly force. I mean, how would you let somebody just break into your house and do you harm? No. And I could tell you in Texas, they wouldn't do that. You know, try that in Texas. Why is our country any different?
You're not going to let someone break into your house with hostile intent to do your harm. Why would a country be any different? That is exactly the same to stand your ground versus duty to retreat. It's a natural human right. Someone has hostile intent towards you, you can defend yourself. That's why Florida has stand your ground laws, and Florida is under such scrutiny from the media around stand your ground laws. Moms Man Action has made an entire campaign around the idea of shoot first, ask questions later against the stand your ground laws. This is bigger than just the national border. This is a mentality and a mindset that would filter down to all the states. Again, I don't endorse presidential candidates in primaries, but what I'm saying is that's what the premise here. And now for the payoff, because we're going to look at one of the best statements I've heard in a while, and it's comedically amazing. Check this out, and this is what the media is going to flip out.
And I tell you, if you drop a couple of these cartel operatives trying to do that, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore. They will not mess. They're only messing with it because they know they can get away with it.
If you just drop a few cartel members, they'll stop. So now, of course, the media is going to try to angle this as DeSantis is evil because he wants immigrants to be shot and use deadly force and all this kind of crap. And the wall is bad and it's evil and everyone who wants it is terrible. But the point is, he's referring to drug smugglers, human traffickers. He's talking to people of hostile intent who issue threat against Border Patrol agents of this country. Just Drop the cartel members. They'll stop coming. Use deadly force to defend yourself. Why wouldn't you? You wouldn't do this in your home. Why would the country be any different? Those are base core tenets of which are important to understand on self-defense and the application of Second Amendment rights, and that puts you in his mindset a little bit. That's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.